2. Really? I'm already recording.
Go.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Paint Nerds.
The Paint Nerds. Surprise, plot twist. We're going to be painting today.
Hey, we're actually going to paint. Ooh, I love this coffee. Yes, we're actually going to be painting something. And it's something you brought up to me last week. I thought it was great. You're like, no, it was earlier this week. You're like, hey, let's try this. And I'm sitting there going, how the hell am I going to do that? Oh, remember how you said you would be willing to pay for like a Street Sharks model to do this? I found one, but when I opened it up, it was just the arms.
Oh. Well, that's dumb.
So, yeah. I was going to 3D print a Street Shark with boxing gloves that we could paint and do the bit so it would be a little bit bigger. But two things happened. A, I didn't have enough resin to do it because I wasn't paying attention to my resin volumes. And two...
And it would require a lot of fucking resin because they're...
Actually, no, I can hollow print them. It wouldn't take as much resin, but, I mean, it would still be a pretty big...
Yeah.
But also, the file that I downloaded that was supposed to be like somebody's knockoff Street Shark bit, just all it was the arm sitting like this on the tray, and I'm like, no.
The Avenue Carcharodons? Science.
So today, now the muse for today's paint technique is: have you ever looked at an object underwater?
Yes.
And the white the pattern that light hits,
the way the light kind of breaks up.
When the water comes up to a
shimmeries.
point or a small curve, light is able to go through it faster. So it creates this texture where you got these lines all over everything. This is my first very dull attempt at doing this, and it's probably not going to show. There we go. Autofocus. You know. And we're going to be painting on these little goblins to show that you don't need a super huge model to get the effect. Do you have a preferred method of doing this, or is this going to be your first time doing it?
I'm going to be popping my cherry on this one.
Okay. My preferred method is simply this. You get the smallest possible tipped brush you have.
Nope.
Yep. Okay. I am going to attempt to do it with...
Get your radium.
And how? Oh, I can still taste whatever's on this brush. That's gross.
Paint.
No. That's not paint. That's paint cleaner. That's
Oh, okay.
That's brush.
Well, the other thing that would be on a brush, like, Chaz.
Don't. That's bad. The only reason I can do this is A, I've done it before. Yeah, we're really blurry.
Like, are my contacts
Everybody
out
can
of...
hear me. No, it's not you.
It autofocused and then focused back.
That work?
No,
No,
it didn't.
sure didn't.
Well, we're gonna be blurry.
Yep.
How's that?
I mean, you don't watch it
Just
to watch
take
us.
your glasses off, and the stigmatism that you have might bring it into focus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just do this at your computer screen.
Yeah, just
Do this more at your computer screen or smartphone or whatever device you watch this cluster on.
yeah, because we can obviously go like this and be like, oh look, it's so
Yeah,
nice.
it's perfect. Yeah, that
And
came
then
up
come back like this, and
Oh,
there we go.
fixed
There we go.
it.
Fixed it.
despite our best efforts.
You just have to be stupid.
Weird Al, write our soundtrack.
Oh, he would have a field day with us, man. We are not
We
normal.
are something else.
Is that the word your wife uses? Because mine goes, just remember, honey, you're you. And I have to try to figure out what the hell that means.
No, mine is eye roll.
I get that too. Wow.
Can't imagine why.
Now I'm getting the death stare because my wife has decided that today she's going to hang out and watch us. Say hi, boo-boo. Hi, boo-boo. Yeah, don't make it easy, baby. Thanks. My wife is an imaginary creature in my head. And she's still just going with it. She's literally sitting right there going, And she's trying to laugh real quiet. Oh, man. I love my wife. But anyway, what you do, smallest brush you possibly can. And you're going to need the color. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Citadel White Scar for this. I'm going to share with you, or you're going to use your
I'm going to do a little bit of Corax and then go over it again because I'm going to make it a little bit,
You're going to go to two-tone it?
A little bit. I'm going to attempt to two-tone.
So what I do is I just take a little bit of my white.
Well, let's show the before first.
Okay. I mean, I'm down for that. Everything's good for before.
So this would be my little Mako Shark inspired Gerblin. Focus.
Focus, you silly camera! Pull it away a little bit. Because it's focusing on your fingernail, which is really weird.
So.
And he's got a more dark Mako with, war paint.
War paint, a little bit of counter shading, so dark on the back, lighter on the front.
And both models have been primed in Zenithal.
Yes.
So, and then mine is more of a, darker rendition of a Great White. Again, Zenithal. Try to make it look pretty. Wow, that focus only works, one way.
That's oh well.
So, my thing is I also like to make sure that my paint is just thin enough that it just glides off my brush, but still thick enough that it doesn't pull apart in the middle of my brushing, which I've had happen before. It is highly annoying, and I don't recommend it.
So, for reference, what number brush are you using?
Oh, sweet lord. This doesn't have a number.
Okay.
This is a Citadel detail brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a generic brush, I'm using a 10/0 spotter.
That's a good one. So what I do is I try to figure out where the actual light's hitting, and I'm just going to do it on the bag since it's lighter. And so basically, he could be swimming upside down, just shh, and the light's going to be hitting him, right here.
As a shark would.
Yeah. One of the things that I like to do is I like to sit there and I'll start at one spot and I'll make little eyelet loops, and then I'll pull it away and I'll go from the other side, and then I do that. And I just keep doing that, and then I kind of spread it out, and I just make little loops on each side. That's how I've found success with it. I mean, it's not perfect. You can even add angles, like a soft, a rounded corner rhombus.
And it could be any random way you want to do it. It doesn't need to be geometric or anything, because light does weird stuff in water. It's a beam going through a fluid system. It's not going to be any rhyme or reason to it.
Science.
And you do want to have thick bits and thinner bits, just as light passes through different mediums in the water column.
And my brush is just not cooperating with me today. I got it charged up, I was ready to go, and all of a sudden my bristles just porcupined.
Oh no.
It happens. It's the story of my life. A brush tile dysfunction. Now, a lot of people wonder why we keep our heads down like this. It's to watch what we're doing. And what I think is funny is
we don't like our upper necks.
Yeah, we like to have that, the bells hunch going on.
No, for him, it's he doesn't like my hands.
What?
Because your neck and your back are always so stiff. My hands have to work twice as hard in order to get the knots out.
Way to go, Chaz. Way to make your wife work twice as hard.
Hey, really? You don't want to say a damn word until it comes time for that. And then it's just to make me look like an asshole. Thanks, Bew.
Anytime. Anytime.
See, and I've done mine. Mine's pretty well done-ish. Like, I can just add some, like, water warping.
I'll take a splash of your white scotch.
Hey, take what you need. See? Voila.
Nice.
And that is what I went for. Like, you see the warping like he's underwater, like the water's hitting from the surface. And it is simply just, I literally just make a little line, and I just move my brush ever so slightly in either a rounded rhombus, like or a diamond sitting like this, to show the breakup of the water, and then a line just keep going, and then I do another one after X amount of distance that I feel comfortable with. I think that's the fastest paint tutorial we've ever done. And here's the thing, it's one of those things of practice. I did like 5 practices on the one I showed you before. And yeah, so that's the level of, I mean, you don't have to super dedicate to doing this technique.
Yeah, it's a very niche look. Like, there are very few times you would want to make it look like it's underwater.
See, like his is different than mine. Like, I have like more warping inside the bit. I have more open spaces between the lines, where his are just the water had hit it and it's just reflected off.
Yep. And if you don't want to do this on your tabletop, you can pick up a light that makes the same effect.
Yeah.
So
we basically just did things the hard way,
Yes, we
because we're
did.
broke. We're dads. Dads don't have a whole lot of money, so we just kind of have to make do.
And we're back out of focus.
And
Hey! Okay, we need to remember that trick. And it helps because I think we're being recorded.
No.
I mean,
No.
not just on our thing.
no.
Right.
So the coffee you wanted to talk about. Okay,
It's nasty.
It's
nasty.
Just to let you know, like, there's only one coffee I order, and that's anywhere. I don't care, and it's a triple red eye. For me, I like it.
I've never heard of this. I've heard of red eye, and I've heard of
it's
a
3
triple.
shots of espresso and a cup of coffee.
It tastes like it sounds.
It tastes amazing. It tastes like heaven. Okay, my version of heaven.
Your version of heaven has brimstone in it. No judgment, just saying. That don't taste good to me.
No, but seriously, if you guys are like addicted to coffee and you guys really need that go buzz, triple red eye, that will get you there.
I just like cold brew with milk and sugar.
Do you have a uterus?
No, but it's yummy. And it doesn't make my tummy hurt.
Uterus.
Don't judge me.
I don't even think anybody heard that whisper either. I said he has a uterus. No. Actually, I every now and again I like a cold coffee, like every now and again I'll just sit there and be like, you know what? Here's cold coffee. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of
And
stuff in
like
there.
not like an iced mocha or whatever.
You mean mocha?
Sure. Like just a watered down coffee. No, I want like brewed sweet tea, brewed cold brew. There's a mate. Have you never had like cold like
No. I
brewed
literally just
sweet
take
tea?
my cold French press from yesterday, pour it in my cup, throw in some milk, some flavoring, some sugar, give it a good hard shake.
That's what I'm talking about. Not like, oh, we're gonna make this and then pour it fresh over ice. No, that waters it down.
Unless your ice cubes are made of coffee.
True.
Ooh.
I have done that one before.
I think I just found a... Hear me out.
Okay.
We'll call it Painter's Blend. It will be the strongest possible extractions of coffee mixed with like a Frahihi brew with 7 passes and espresso mixed together in an ice cube.
Served in a cup with like chips and paint stains in it.
But think about that. You're drinking a regular cup of coffee, the ice cube starts melting, you starts getting more and more potent, and towards the end, you're the Roadrunner.
My boss said, who had never had cold brew today, bought some, and I was like, oh, we were having like a fundraiser at work, and I was manning the cold brew stand, and he was like, I'll take one. Okay, how do you like it? Oh, just straight up. I'm like, bro, no, you need to cut this with some milk or something, because you're of an advanced age, but
Them coronaries.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
fetch the paddles.
Cleared! All right. So, as usual, special thanks to our wives, who always deserve that extra special thanks, babe.
Yep.
The save point for internet and place, which is
helps.
awesome. Let's see, who else were
Troll
Troll
Tooth Productions.
Yes,
Always.
Justin and Jennifer. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're a great resource for kids. Like, they love to entertain kids. They're damn good at it. And I'm just angry that PBS hasn't picked up any of their shows. Like, they absolutely deserve it. So Justin and Jennifer always know that, we're the paint nerds are always going to have that love and respect for you. Chris and Sarah, who own the Save Point, great people. Get a little confused the fact that we're doing this on our days off when apparently we have better things to do. But, hey, and viewers like you guys actually sit there and watch us be stupid and don't give us a hard time over it because we're not that popular.
No.
So, love you guys. Take care, be safe, and keep painting.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.
How do I stop this?
You hit the stop recording button.
Yeah,